So I wanted to do a 3-week postpartum kind of like update on my sales, obviously. So we need to talk about this pouch. I have my sports bra on, people relax. No, it's not that bad like people think it is, but let me just stand up so you guys can see. Don't mind doing laundry, but it's just like it's hard to keep yourself down, especially I'm not breastfeeding right now or pumping because I'm not gonna say, but I had a couple beers and I know I can pump and dump, but I'm just like yeah, I'd rather not. And I'm not even producing enough. I'm just really okay. So again, you know, I don't know, it's just like a Mexican thing, but everybody says like, oh, you know, drink a beer and it'll make your, you know, milk supply come in, which it does. But I noticed that obviously you can't give that to your baby, so you have to like literally pump and dump and then test your breast milk to make sure there's no alcohol in your thing. Now, I was breastfeeding my kid when he was born, and then like I think at the hospital, like I was just like stressing, and I felt like I wasn't really like feeding him, so therefore I asked the nurses, I'm like, hey, you know, can I like bottle feed him? I'm like, okay, sure. And like after bottle feeding him, well, then I pretty much just stopped putting him on my boobs. I mean, I would latch him on, but then he got so used to the nipple of the bottle that he like I would latch him on like as soon as we came home. I would latch him onto my nipple, and he was just like, I don't want it. And I like, and he kind of just like a face like, like it's disgusting. I'm like, brother, I wash it. What's the problem here? But yeah. So I was pumping, and you know, he does drink my breast milk, but I'm only getting like 2 ounces out of each boob, but I'm just like, I don't know. I had bought like those I was gonna say laxative cookies, the what are things? The lactation cookies. I've tried drinking all kinds of water and just other things to kind of bring in my milk supply, but I'm just not really consistent either, so it's obviously my fault. And so I was just like, no. And then his jaundice, like another thing that kind of just like got me a little down. He had on his second appointment, he's currently 3 weeks. He turned 3 weeks on Tuesday, but they told me like he wasn't gaining any weight, that he was still, you know, he didn't lose weight, but he didn't gain weight, which wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. So obviously they need to gain. So and yeah, I was supplementing with obviously my breast milk and formula, and apparently he just wasn't gaining weight. And they're like, okay, try waking him up. And it's like, for me, like if he was sleeping like throughout the night, like I didn't wake him up because I was so tired, and I was just like, you know what, if he sleeps, I'm gonna sleep with him. Unless he did wake up, then of course I woke up and feed him, but other than that, I didn't. So I know you were supposed to wake him up to feed him, but I was just like, he looked so comfortable and I was so comfortable, and I'm just like, brother, sleep, let your mama sleep. So I just did that, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. So now I'm just straight formula. Do I plan on pumping later on? Probably not. It's just I don't have time for that, and plus I gotta go back to work in like 2 weeks, and it's gonna suck. So you know, and even now, like I said, he won't latch onto my nipple. Like I tried, even when like he just cries, I'm just like, all right, you know, I have my nipple in hand here, and let's just put it in your mouth. And no, he just doesn't want it. So he just got so used to the rubber nipple from the bottle that he was like, I don't want your nipple, and I like it. So yeah, but he's there. Don't mind, I'm doing laundry, people. And he's just being so cute. He's almost to 10 pounds, almost. And his jaundice is cleared, but for me, I feel good. Actually, like as soon as I had him, like maybe 2 days later, I had really bad pain, and I went to the hospital, and I had it like the pain was located where the appendix are. So I thought it was like something like within that nature, and it turned out I had a UTI. And I was like, how did I get this? I never had one in my life. Like, how did I get it? And they're like, oh, because you had a lot of things going down there. I'm just like, well, I just had a baby. And like, maybe because of the catheter or something like that. They didn't even put it in right. Okay, let's just point that out there. She did not put it in the right place. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm just like, what happened? Because I had the epidural, so I didn't really feel it. She's like, oh, I put the catheter in the wrong place. I'm like, well, where did you put it at? Anyways, so yeah, I got that cleared. I went, they gave me medication, antibiotics. I took it for a whole week, and now I'm good. It wasn't like stinging or anything, but it just, I had really bad, like a cramp in my back pain. It was just, I don't know, weird symptoms. Like, what the hell? Who made these infections? You know, I don't know. But anyways, I'm good. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video, and I will do a 6-week postpartum update when they actually check my stuff to make sure everything is good, and I'll let you guys know how I'm feeling and how is it going and how my vagina is doing. But it's doing great. I mean, you know, I took my the antibiotics that I was given for the UTI. I didn't have any burning, any like, you know, or itching or stuff like that they say. I'm like, no, I just have really bad, like, you know, like bad abdominal pain on one side. And they're like, oh, it's actually a symptom. And I'm like, oh. And then when they were like, they asked me to give them a urine test, right? I had, keep it in mind that I just had given birth 2 days before. So they were like, oh, your urine looks a little odd. I'm like, well, I just gave birth. They're like, oh, okay, congratulations. I'm like, so ghetto. I everything out here is ghetto. Let's not even talk about the hospital. Let's not. Julie, zip it. All right. But yeah, so they're like, oh, you have a UTI, and I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, how did I get it? And so they're like, oh, you know, this and that, and I'm just like, oh. I'm like, because I don't, you know, no, we keep it great. Hi. So yeah, anyways, so we're just gonna end this video, and we will say like and subscribe. Get that out of your mouth. Say like and subscribe. Say like this video. Look, say like this video. Say bye. So yeah, guys, I'll keep you guys updated in 3 more weeks when I have my postpartum checkup with that rude old doctor. Just kidding. No, he was really nice, but he yelled at me when I was giving birth. He was like, you're not pushing my uterus, come on. And I'm just like, what is wrong with you? But yeah, guys, anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.